Hello, in this video, we are going to look into 5 important health insurance aspects that everybody should be aware of. My name is Krishna Rath. I am a SEBI registered investment advisor. I charge fees for financial advice so that you get the optimum and unbiased advice. I do not sell products, so I have no intention of selling or dumping any product on to you. So let's start with point number 1. Always disclose your pre-existing diseases or any operations that you have undergone in the last several years. When I say several years, usually health insurance companies ask you for the past 4 years, but it is always recommended that you provide the information even if you are a kid. The reason is simple. You do not want to get into a health insurance product only to know later during a claims that it has been rejected just because you did not disclose that you had an operation or a medical condition when you were a child. So there are cases where health insurance claims have been denied because of non-disclosure of medical reasons. This is very, very important. If you're dealing with an agent, however good that individual may be, sometimes either due to laziness or intentionally, certain agents might skip the medical history question. They might also let you know that when you get the telecalling confirmation, just say that everything is all fine, you're all good, because right now you're good. You don't have any medical condition right now. But that might backfire when you apply for claims. Remember, the body, your human body, just can't hide facts. So always remember, you have to disclose PEDs or operations. Point number 2, and very important, very important, very similar on the lines of point number 1, where you had a medical condition, an operation, you should always disclose that you consume alcohol, even if it is mild consumption of alcohol, say a pint of beer every Friday or even once a month. You must disclose this information. This is very important. Now, based on the consumption level, you may be required to go for a health checkup, and then your policy may be accepted by the underwriter, that is, or by the company, or it may be rejected. Consumption of alcohol is considered to be a very acceptable thing in the society now. So you may think that, okay, when they say, do you consume alcohol? Are you alcoholic? No, it necessarily need not be alcohol addiction. It can be even minor consumption of alcohol, moderate consumption of alcohol. It's very important. Point number 3, and when you're buying health insurance for parents, or if you are in the 55 plus age bracket, you have to be cautious of the medical tests. Sometimes your friendly neighborhood agent or a website might say that medical tests are not required, and you might be asked to just say yes to everything and get the policy because you know you're going to get 20 lakh policy. Please do remember that anything not disclosed, even if you did not know, is not considered valid when it comes to a claim process. So you have to, very important, you have to undergo a health checkup before taking a health insurance, especially if you are above 55. It's better to do so. You may be taking health checkups. If you've already taken a health checkup, within 6 months of that health checkup, most of the test cases are considered to be valid. It is, however, recommended that you do the ECG, the cardio tests and the blood test again. Spending 5,000, 8,000 rupees will ensure that your health claims are not rejected when you need them. This is very important. Sometimes a health insurance company may ask you to do so. Even if they don't, let them know that I'm going to do a health insurance and submit the health report. They should accept the health report. Without health report, do not accept any policy. Point number 4. Again, similar lines to the point number 3, wherein we are talking about someone who is around 50, 55. The health insurance premiums are not constant. It does not stay constant, unlike a life insurance premium. So if you have taken a health insurance premium back in the 30s, by the age of 50s and 55s, you would have realized that the insurance premium is increasing year on year. So you may look at the option of taking a deductible. This is important. What is deductible? Deductible means that the first zero to amount, say 50,000 rupees, will be paid by you. That is, if a bill of 1.5 lakhs is submitted at the hospital, and if the deductible is 50,000, the first 50,000 you will pay, and the insurer comes after the 50,000. So now in this example, the bill is 1.5. So the insurance company will be liable only for 1 lakh rupees. This is very important. So understand this. The first 0 to X amount will be taken care by you. After that, the insurance company will come into picture. Now, by taking a 50,000 or even 1 lakh deductible is suggested because it reduces the premiums significantly. 30 to 40% of the premiums will be reduced. Now, what that also means is you should plan to have a medical fund. Something like a 5 lakh to 10 lakh rupees should be there as an FD, so that in case of hospitalization, it can take care of the first 50,000 or 1 lakh that you intend to use during a hospitalization case. Point number 5. Take health insurance policy even if you are in the 30s, your spouse is working, and all of you are healthy. Just take a small amount of policy, individual policy. This is very important. The reason being, at the age of 55, if you plan to retire, that time you may be rejected for a health insurance policy, simply not because of your fault, maybe because of our eating habits, sedentary work life, your health habits your body might have developed some diseases, which would A, further increase the premium, or B, even lead to a complete rejection of health insurance. So it's always important that as soon as possible, always have a health insurance policy of your own. Maybe if you have a corporate health insurance, if your spouse also has a corporate insurance, take a 5 lakh cover. At least in the future, when you retire, you at least would have 5 lakh cover. And with all the into 4, into 10 kind of policies that come in, that is, if you don't claim for the next 5 years, 10 years, the policy coverage value increases by 4 or 10, the policy itself will become around, say, 20 or 40 lakhs. So you should be able to get a good coverage. These are the top 5 things that you should know while taking a health insurance policy. The 5th one, you might think that what is there to know, but that is where people make the biggest mistake. I hope you liked this session of the top 5 things that you should do and should know about health insurance policies. Thank you very much.